Hello everyone, I'm Elizabeth Wampler.
And I'm Katie Collett.
And we're here to bring you all you need to know about sports this semester.
High school football is in full swing here in Milledgeville, which means another season of domination for John Milledge Academy.
JMA is riding a 22-game winning streak as they sit as 7-0 this season. They 15-0 last year, capping off their run through Region 4 AAA with the state championship.
Head coach J.T. Wall, who played at JMA in the 90s, says that participation was an issue in his day. But he's been building up the program, and athletes have been coming out in droves to play for the Trojans. John Milledge Academy will play Georgia Military College Prep School this Friday, renewing crosstown football rivalry game that hasn't been played since 1986.
JMA may have the success in the win-loss column, but Baldwin County has a recruit who is getting national attention. Senior wide receiver Jatavius Harris is a 3-star recruit who has garnered offers from Florida, Miami, and Tennessee, among others. He verbally committed to Tennessee, but recently retracted that commitment. Being a student athlete can be a demanding task for anyone. However, it seems that Georgia College athletes are better at it than just about anyone in the Peach Belt Conference.
Georgia College led the Peach Belt with 51 athletes named to the Division II Athletic Directors Association Academic Achievement List.
The daily grind of being a student athlete doesn't leave a lot of time for much besides studying and practicing. So junior basketball player Isaac Thomas says time management is a key part to succeeding on the court and in the classroom.
During basketball season, I try to sleep in, but I'm usually up early, and I go to class, I come home, try to take a nap before practice, then I practice and go home. I study kind of late, eat dinner with the team, hang out just a little bit when I can.
Student athletes have the added burden of collegiate competition in addition to a full course load. Athletes needed a GPA of 3.5 or higher to make the list. Junior softball player Holland Corsi was one of the 51, and she tells us that while being an athlete might be a seasonal task, being a student athlete is a full-time job.
During the spring, I'm pretty much always studying on the bus or after practice, so you'll see on the bus at night all the girls will have their lights on because we're all studying. So.
Georgia College athletics routinely compete in Peach Belt and NCAA tournament play. So to have all 11 varsity sports recognized for academic achievement is something that, according to Assistant Athletic Director Al Wesson, says a lot about the commitment of the athletes.
If you can get into Georgia College, then you're a pretty strong academic student to begin with. So to add in all those extra elements of practice and travel time for games and things like that, it's so impressive what these student athletes can do.
Wow, 51 athletes? That is really impressive, right?
It was a week full of sports for the Georgia College and Milledgeville area. Here's a brief recap of the scores around the area. John Milledge Academy stayed on track with a defeat of Westminster Schools of Augusta, 38-0. Georgia College men's cross country ranked 10th in the Southeast region, 4th in the Peach Belt. Georgia College golf placed 10th in the UNG Invitational, shooting plus 37 after 3 rounds of play. And that's sports for this week.
Make sure to tune in next time for a full report on the world of sports in Milledgeville.